everything is just fucking falling apart, and it's very funny.
Hi guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be doing a very different video. It's going to be a tutorial on how to get the paint off of this guy's face. Of course, you always want to undress your dolls before you get started with anything. I just do this as a courtesy, whatever. You can keep the clothes on if you want, but you can get them really stained if you leave them on. So I just take them all off. And then you want to get like some sort of a drip pan to go underneath of it. And then you want to grab your acetone. I use the Onyx brand acetone because it's some of the strongest stuff I've ever used, and it works every time. You can get it at your local Walmart. You can get these little tiny jars of it for like $1. Anyway, so I think I figured it out. I figured out that, so when you put acetone on a doll face, it makes it a little squishy, because the materials in the acetone eat the plasticizer that's in the doll head, and therefore that's what shrinks it. But on a BTS doll, the face up is so stuck to it that you do have to use acetone to get it off of there, but the issue is that you have to use an extra amount of force. And because the head is already kind of like less squishy than other doll heads, the amount of pressure you have to get to actually take off the face can damage the doll, because you're making the doll squishy when you put acetone on it, right? And so my thought was, oh, why don't I just, really try and go slow? And so you can see that the eyebrows at the edge start coming off, and that the eyelashes at the edge start coming off. And so little by little, I would just add a lot of acetone, put it all over the face, wait for a couple seconds, and then start the process again. Never getting too aggressive with it, and never really trying to scratch it off, because you're not going to scrape it off the doll. Try to use circular motions and try to delicately take it off. Half his face took me about 30 minutes, the other half of his face took me about another 30 minutes, so overall it'll take about an hour. If you have the really strong stuff, it should take that long. If it takes shorter than that, maybe you're scratching a little bit too hard. We'll know for 100% sure when we take out this doll, and then we see if he has scratch marks on it. When we start painting, it'll show up in the pastel stage. Hopefully this was helpful, and hopefully none of you have to learn the hard way on how to not take the faces off correctly. I'm going to use this doll for a custom I've been planning for a while. If you've seen it on my Instagram, then you know who I'm talking about. I'm excited to do this, and I'm going to use my sponsor when I do it. So if you like this, stay tuned. See you later.